Hello, what's up everybody? This is your host, Sam Capizzi here at Crypto Somniac to bring you everything crypto related, where the rich never sleep. Today I present to you a special episode brought to you by my co-founder Steemit. He's going to be talking about blockchain and Bitcoin in India, the place that the Beatles, Steve Jobs, and Buddha went for enlightenment. So without further ado, I'll give the reins over to him.
Hey guys, today we'll be talking about Bitcoin in India and how it's an untapped market and could be a next big player in the game. So why is India an untapped market? Well, first of all, we see it's 6th in the GDP as of 2017. And the World Bank estimates it'll be number 4 by 2022. So that's United States, China, Japan, and then India at 2022 is estimated to be the 4th largest player in the world economy. So why is India still an untapped market? Well, just looking at the smartphone users, China, with a population of 1.4 billion people, has around 51% penetration, while India, not far behind, has about 1.35 billion people at 22.4% penetration. So you can see that there's a lot more room for growth for the smartphone user community, especially as things get cheaper and cheaper. As things get cheaper and cheaper, like Android phones and obviously not iPhones, but Windows phones and a lot of other open source platforms for cell phones. So you can see, it's 550 million users by 2020. That's almost 250 more million people by 2020 that will have smartphone users. India's unbanked. So right now, India has a massive percentage of unbanked citizens per capita. If you look at the United States, has 88%, China has 63.8%, and India is almost in the bottom tier, where only 35.2% of adults have bank accounts. India's population as of November in 2016 of unbanked people is 167 million people. Now, I just want you guys to grasp the amount of people that is. It's almost half the population of the United States unbanked. If India's unbanked were a country, it would be the 6th largest country in the world. Massive amount of population that Bitcoin could impact positively. Some more additional stats. 2nd largest English-speaking population after the United States, and I may be a little bit biased here, but I think English is the language of money. A lot of international business is done in English. It has the fastest growing online population due to the sheer size of people really getting online and people that don't have access to computers or smartphones right now, and has a large Facebook population. How large? India is number 1 in 2017. So at 241 million users, India just beat out the United States in 2017. So I'm not going to bore you about what Bitcoin is and the technology behind it, because let's face it, if you're here, you probably know what Bitcoin is. But for those of you that don't know, it's a digital currency. It's easily paid for services with a smartphone, and these paper wallets are unhackable. How are they unhackable? Well, if you own your private key, you own your money. If you own so it's completely open source, so you could see any money being transferred in real time. So there's block explorers out there where you could see that person A and person B, that person B has received the money from person A. And one of some more statistics about India is only 3% of Indians pay taxes. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's really hard since there's no social security number or real hard government in place that to collect taxes. So only 3% of people actually pay taxes in India. And in early 2017, black money was a huge thing. Where a lot of people weren't paying their taxes, and so the government decided to ban 1,000 rupee and 500 rupee notes. So the largest denomination of rupees they actually banned. and things like Monero, Verge, Zcash, and Dash, they're completely untraceable. I know I'm not advocating to use untraceable money for illegal activities or anything, but I am saying if you don't want anyone looking, there's a lot of technology in the blockchain area, in the blockchain space rather, that is untraceable. So is it a digital gold? So India's love for gold. This is probably one of the most important statistics I want to talk about is Indian housewives own 11% of the world's mined gold. So this came from a Forbes article, or I think it's a Newsweek article actually, and it actually means private citizens own 11% of the world's mined gold. Now, that's a massive amount of gold, guys. An estimated $600 to $800 billion of private citizen gold. So Indian housewives own 4 times more gold than Fort Knox. So that's more than the United States, Switzerland, Germany, and the International Monetary Fund reserves combined. So I don't know how to stress this even more, but that's a massive amount of gold. 4 times more than Fort Knox. Like, that just blows me away. So why do Indians love gold? Well, first of all, it's a great investment. A lot of people are really skeptical about the government really inflating these prices of the rupee or the dollar or the euro. And gold really has a sort of backing there that it has a high demand and there's limited supply. And cultural reasons. So I know during a lot of marriages, a lot of religious ceremonies, there's a lot of gold being gifted. And unlike Western religions, monotheistic religions, polytheistic religions really idolize their gods. So there will be idols or statues of gods in gold or silver that people really prefer to have in their home. And lastly, there is a family heirloom factor. I know in my family, we have gold going back, or gold necklaces going back around 3 or 4 generations. My great-grandparents is a golden necklace. And, that really solidifies how much India really loves gold. And, of course, this is a funny meme about a pretty popular meme, actually, about this guy in India to attract suitors. He actually created a gold shirt. So is Bitcoin a digital gold? So why is it a digital gold? Capped supply of 21 million coins. So no more Bitcoin can actually be mined at all after 21 million coins. And it's a store of value that really appreciates over time as blockchain and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general get more and more popular. They increase in price as more people flood the market. Right now, we're at a market cap of around 130 billion. And that's nothing compared to the total gold market or the total stock market, which is trillions of dollars. Price is controlled by supply and demand and not by corrupt governments. So this isn't like a fiat based system where you could just keep printing money. This actually really helps investors really have a peace of mind saying, hey, no more gold is actually, no more Bitcoin is actually going to be mined or really printed like fiat. So here's a chart as of recording. Bitcoin is at $3,900, while gold is steady at around $1,300. And this is a chart going back to 2012, around September 2012. You can see the gold price, slowly chugging along. It doesn't increase or decrease in value. Really keeps people's peace of mind because, gold's always in supply and demand. It's been like that from the beginning of time. And you can see Bitcoin in 2012 was, close to $1. And now it's almost triple the value of gold. Regulations in India. So in 2013, the Reserve Bank of India warned against using Bitcoin. And right now, the Ministry of Finance actually has a team researching blockchain technology and Bitcoin and see what they could do or how to proceed with this technology. And right now, rupee to Bitcoin exchanges require a permanent account number or a PAN number or an Aadhaar number to access sites like Unocoin, ZebPay, CoinSecure, and Coinbase. So these four are really the largest exchanges from fiat to Bitcoin. Regulations are slow, but I think their really big focus is money laundering and black money, which again, I explained earlier in the video, was money that wasn't being taxed and people pretty much spending and being paid under the table. However, Bitcoin cannot be shut down or stopped. You would literally have to shut down the internet to stop Bitcoin. If you put Bitcoin in a private wallet and off any sort of exchange, only you can access your Bitcoin. No governments, no hackers, nobody could really access your Bitcoin. Unless, of course, they hacked your computer. But in a fundamental standpoint, Bitcoin is essentially unhackable. So, current Bitcoin projects in India. I think you saw our video earlier about BitIndia. It's a fiat to BTC, Ether, and LTC and Ripple exchange and wallet. And it's also decentralized. And what they're really trying to push is this knowledge and blockchain space into India, which is relatively untapped. As you can see, only about 0.5% of people actually have knowledge about Bitcoin in India. And Sahil and Somil Kohli, they're actually the founders and co-founders of a company called AppLancer. AppLancer creates apps and pretty successful company. And of course, the titan, the guru, John McAfee himself, as a partner and advisor, I think has a really big prospect, and we're really looking forward to this project. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe us on YouTube. We have a Facebook group with over 8,000 members sharing cryptocurrency content all the time. We have a SoundCloud full of podcasts just like this one. This will be transferred into a podcast. So if you're on the road or you can't access a computer, it really helps your latency and your data usage. So go check out our podcast on SoundCloud. We have Set More appointments, which are one-on-one appointments for me and Sam. You can really pick our brain, ask us anything, either if you want to set up a wallet or see what we're invested into. You can really ask us there. We have a Patreon, which is a Moon Lounge. Patreon, which is the Moon Lounge, where we disclose all of our information. We're on it 24/7 pretty much. All of our trades are disclosed right then and there. And, of course, the Udemy course, which is only $10, and it's a really good starting place for anything cryptocurrency related. And next week we'll actually have a Hindi translation of this video, so be sure to check that out if you are... I won't be doing it because I don't know Hindi that well, but be sure to check us out. Thanks for watching again, guys. This is Sneh at Crypto Somniac. And remember, stay a Crypto Somniac because the rich never sleep.